Seeing as the 100 likes incentive was smashed on the last Hidden Gems video in less than 6 days, I thought I'd pay back the faith and smash out this video of more Hidden Gems that are easy to platinum. Rather than the usual 5, I thought I'd dig a little deeper this time and smash out 10 of these bad boys, and for that, maybe you should smash that like button and subscribe. Huge thank you for the support on the last one of these videos, and to the channel members who are all absolute legends.
You sure about that?
Now let's get into these games. The Adventure Pals is a whimsical 2D platformer for PlayStation 4 that delivers a delightful blend of humour, charm and accessible gameplay. Developed by Massive Monster and published by Armour Games, the game follows young Wilton as he embarks on a quest to rescue his father from the clutches of the nefarious Mr. B, who has a peculiar plan to turn everyone into hot dogs. The game's standout features include its vibrant, cartoon-inspired art style, reminiscent of Adventure Time, and its quirky characters such as Sparkles the Giraffe and Mr. Rock, who both add humour and utility to the adventure. The platforming mechanics are smooth and intuitive, with tight controls that make jumping, wall jumping and combat feel satisfying. Combat, while simple, becomes more engaging as players level up and unlock new abilities, allowing for dynamic combos and strategic gameplay. However, the Adventure Pals does have its drawbacks. The game's difficulty curve is relatively gentle, which might not challenge seasoned platform enthusiasts. Additionally, the soundtrack, though cheerful, can become repetitive over time, and some players have noted issues with the co-op mode, where the second player isn't fully integrated into the narrative or gameplay mechanics. In conclusion, the Adventure Pals is a delightful and family-friendly platformer that offers a fun-filled adventure with its charming visuals and engaging gameplay. While it may lack the depth and challenge of more hardcore titles, its light-hearted nature and cooperative gameplay make it a great choice for casual gamers and those looking to enjoy a journey with friends. The Outbound Ghost is a heartwarming indie RPG that combines unique visuals, emotional storytelling and classic turn-based combat to create a memorable adventure. You play as a ghost helping other spirits find peace in the afterlife, and the game handles its themes of regret and redemption with surprising depth and sincerity. Visually, the game is a standout, featuring charming paper-style characters set against a beautifully crafted 2.5D backdrop. The art direction evokes a whimsical, storybook-like feel reminiscent of Paper Mario, while still maintaining its own identity. The turn-based combat system incorporates action commands that keep battles engaging and interactive. It's accessible for newcomers but layered enough to keep RPG fans interested. As you gain new abilities and aspects of your character, combat becomes more strategic and satisfying. What really sets the Outbound Ghost apart is its atmosphere. The world is filled with quirky characters and emotional moments that make exploration worthwhile. The soothing soundtrack complements the tone perfectly, making it a relaxing but an emotional, resonant experience. While not without a few technical hiccups, the overall experience is charming and heartfelt. For fans of indie RPGs and narrative-driven adventures, the Outbound Ghost is a hidden gem worth discovering on PlayStation 5. Sakuna of Royce and Ruin is a captivating blend of side-scrolling action and detailed farming simulation, offering a unique and immersive experience on PlayStation. The game follows Sukuna, a harvest goddess exiled to a demon-infested island, where she must cultivate rice and battle foes to regain her divine status. The farming aspect is remarkably detailed, requiring players to till soil, plant seeds, manage water levels, harvest crops, each step impacting Sukuna's growth and abilities. This meticulous process is not only engaging but also educational, providing insight in traditional rice cultivation. The combat is dynamic and satisfying, featuring fluid platforming and the use of a divine raiment for grappling and aerial attacks. While the action is enjoyable, some players have noted occasional control issues, such as unintentional directional inputs, which can disrupt the flow of battle. The narrative is rich and heartfelt, focusing on themes of humility, growth and community. Sukuna's interactions with the island's inhabitants are both humorous and touching, with daily dinners serving as a highlight, where characters share stories and bond over meals. The game's art style is charming, with beautifully rendered environments that change with the seasons, and a soundtrack that complements the serene atmosphere. Sakuna of Rise and Ruin offers a refreshing and rewarding experience, combining action and simulation in a way that is both entertaining and enlightening. Its unique gameplay mechanics, engaging story and captivating visuals make it a standout title on the PlayStation 4. Despite minor control issues, the game's depth and charm make it a must-play for fans of action and simulation genres. Witchwood is a charming crafting adventure game that transports players into a fantasy world inspired by gothic fables and fairy tales. As the mysterious old witch of the woods, you embark on a journey to collect magical ingredients, brew potions, and pass judgment on a colourful cast of characters. The game's hand-drawn art style is reminiscent of a storybook, with vibrant autumnal landscapes and imaginative creatures that enhance the enchanting atmosphere. The narrative is woven through interactions with various characters, each presenting unique challenges and moral dilemmas. The crafting system is central to the gameplay, requiring players to gather ingredients and concoct spells to progress through the story. While the game offers a relaxing and immersive experience, some players have noted that the crafting process can become repetitive over time, with backtracking to gather specific items. Additionally, the pacing may feel slow for those seeking more action-oriented gameplay. However, for fans of methodical exploration and storytelling, Witchwood provides a delightful and atmospheric adventure. Overall, Witchwood is a visually captivating and narrative-rich game that offers a unique blend of crafting and storytelling, making it a worthwhile experience for those who appreciate a slower-paced, immersive journey. Anno Mutationem is a stylish and imaginative action RPG that stands out with its beautiful fusion of 2D pixel art and 3D environments. Set in a richly detailed cyberpunk world, it offers a visually striking and atmospherically dense experience that both modern and nostalgic. You play as Anne, a tough, capable heroine on a deeply personal mission to find her missing brother. The narrative unfolds in a layered way, blending mystery, corporate conspiracies and sci-fi elements while maintaining strong emotional stakes. Anne's relationship with her witty sidekick Ayan adds charm and personality to the journey. Combat is fluid and satisfying, with tight controls, flashy combos and a responsive system that lets you switch between melee and ranged attacks on the fly. Exploration feels rewarding thanks to the beautifully rendered environments, side quests and the ability to freely switch between the 2D action segments and the 3D hub areas. While there are occasional small technical hiccups on PS4, they're minor and don't take away from the overall polish and heart that the game has to offer. In short, Anno Mutationem is a must-play for fans of cyberpunk aesthetics, action platformers and indie storytelling. It's bold, stylish and delivers both flair and substance. Away, Journey to the Unexpected is a joyful and imaginative first-person adventure that brings something fresh to the PlayStation 4 indie scene. With its bright, anime-inspired visuals and upbeat tone, the game delivers a light-hearted experience that's easy to enjoy and hard to forget. You play as a young hero on a mission to rescue his family, but instead of brute force, success often comes down to charm. One of the game's most unique features is its friend recruitment system. By engaging in humorous dialogue with quirky characters, you can persuade them to join your party, each bringing their own abilities and personality into the fray. The first-person combat is simple but fun, and the procedurally generated levels keep exploration feeling new each time. The music is energetic and perfectly matches the game's cartoon-like playful world. Though it's not a long game, Away thrives on creativity and character. It's ideal for players looking for a cheerful, casual adventure with a distinct art style and clever mechanics. For fans of light roguelikes and colourful storytelling, Away Journey to the Unexpected is a delightful surprise. Lost Sphear is a heartfelt love letter to classic Japanese RPGs, blending nostalgic gameplay with thoughtful modern touches. Developed by Tokyo RPG Factory, the game delivers an emotional journey filled with endearing characters, engaging turn-based combat, and a world built on the power of memory. At its core, Lost Sphear features a refined active time battle system that's both strategic and satisfying. You can move characters around during battle for tactical advantages, and the momentum system adds depth by rewarding perfectly timed actions. It's an elegant evolution of traditional combat systems that longtime fans will appreciate. The story centres on Kanata, a young hero with the ability to restore the world's lost memories. His journey is touching and philosophical, exploring themes of loss, connection, and hope. The supporting cast is well developed, each with distinct personalities and backstories that add warmth and emotional resonance to the narrative. Visually, Lost Sphear strikes a beautiful balance between retro and modern. The top-down perspective and softly lit environments are reminiscent of classic RPGs, while still feeling polished and fresh. The soundtrack, by Tomoki Miyoshi, is a standout, with moving piano and orchestral tracks that perfectly capture the game's tone. While it doesn't aim to reinvent the wheel, Lost Sphear succeeds in delivering a charming, emotional rich experience. For fans of old school RPGs with modern sensibilities, it's a gentle, rewarding adventure that's well worth your time. Prodeus is a masterclass in retro-inspired FPS design, delivering a blood-pumping, adrenaline-fueled experience that feels like a love letter to classics like Doom and Quake, but with a slick, modern twist. Developed by Bounding Box Software, this game doesn't just imitate the past, it revitalises it. From the very first level, Prodeus hits hard with ultra-satisfying gunplay, smooth controls, and an immersive arsenal that feels powerful and punchy. Movement is fast and fluid, encouraging non-stop action and aggressive play. Every weapon feels impactful, and enemies exploding gloriously over the top showers of pixelated gore, adding to the chaotic fun. The game's standout visual style blends pixel art with modern 3D rendering and dynamic lighting. This gives Prodeus a gritty, stylised look that's both nostalgic and surprisingly fresh. Combined with a heavy metal soundtrack that perfectly matches the relentless pace, the game creates an atmosphere that's pure FPS bliss. Beyond the campaign, Prodeus features a robust level editor and community map browser, giving players access to a near-endless stream of fan-made content. It's a huge bonus that adds serious replay value. In short, Prodeus is everything a retro FPS fan could hope for. Fast, brutal, beautiful, and endlessly fun. It's one of the best modern throwbacks in the genre and a must-play for anyone who loves classic shooters with a modern kick. Trover Saves the Universe is a wildly creative and genuinely hilarious action platformer that breaks all the rules in the best way possible. Developed by Squanch Games and helmed by Rick and Morty co-creator Justin Roiland, this game delivers a laugh-out-loud adventure full of absurdity, colour and chaotic fun. You play as a Chairorpian, a bizarre species confined to a floating chair, on a mission to save your kidnapped dogs, and naturally, the universe. Your reluctant partner, Trover, handles the legwork, while you guide the action and solve puzzles. The game blends clever platforming and simple but satisfying combat with a constant stream of offbeat humour and fourth wall breaking banter. The writing is in the stars here, packed with Royland's signature improvisational style. From weird NPCs to random side commentary, nearly every moment is infused with absurd comedy that keeps things entertaining, even when you're just wandering around. It's one of the funniest games you'll play on PS4. Visually, Trover is bursting with vibrant cartoon-style worlds that feel like a playable sci-fi acid trip. Whether you're playing in standard mode or using PlayStation VR, the presentation is polished and full of personality. While it's not a long game, Trover Saves the Universe is endlessly replayable thanks to hidden collectibles, alternate choices, and just the sheer fun of revisiting its bizarre universe. It's a joyful, off-the-wall experience perfect for players looking for something totally unique and unapologetically weird. So, all in all, if you enjoy outrageous humour and imaginative gameplay, Trover Save the Universe is a must-play gem on PS4. Lost Words Beyond the Page is a truly enchanting, narrative-driven adventure that stands out for its emotional depth and innovative gameplay. From the moment you step into Izzy's world, the game captivates with its heartfelt story about coping with loss, creativity and hope. The way the story unfolds across two beautifully crafted layers, the real world in Izzy's diary and the fantastical realm she imagines, is both clever and emotionally resonant. The gameplay, centred around using words to interact with the environment and solve puzzles, is refreshingly unique. It's intuitive, accessible, and perfectly complements the story's themes of expression and growth. Visually, the hand-painted watercolour art style is stunning, imbuing every scene with warmth and personality, while the soothing soundtrack gently enhances the overall mood. Though relatively short, Lost Words Beyond the Page delivers a powerful, memorable experience that stays with you long after playing. It's an artistic gem on PS4 that combines narrative and gameplay seamlessly, making it a must-play for anyone who appreciates games that tell meaningful stories in creative ways. And that's the end of the list. And before you leave, if I could just ask that you don't forget to like the video, as every interaction massively helps a channel of my size. Also, if there are any games in this list that tickled your pickle, then let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.